3, 2,
All right.
1, and hello, everyone, and welcome to another Improv Night with Stevie Sho. Seki. Say hi, Seki.
Hello.
Ah,
Hey.
so Sho, I have COVID. Would you like to come up with with the?
Shit, do you really
Do
have
you?
COVID?
I actually have COVID right now. Would you
Damn. Did you get
like to come
vaccinated?
up? I am vaccinated, so it's not as bad as it could be.
Have you
But
have
yeah,
your members of your family been like
everybody in
inoculated?
my family's got. This is how I'm telling him.
Sorry.
This, everybody in my family is vaccinated. Yes,
Right.
it's just yeah, I'm just a little drowsy today.
Okay. Well, I'll stay over
And so,
here. So
yeah, sure. So Shiseki, what's the first game we should play today?
I think. Well, I was going to suggest bus stop, but I mean, do I want to catch COVID off a stranger?
I'll cough all over it. I'm
Oh.
gonna lick it
Uh,
clean.
oh God, that sounds yeah dodgy. Right. Isn't
Yeah.
it a Disney song? No, that wasn't it. Never mind. That was a thing.
Lick
That was
it
definitely not a Disney
clean,
song.
lick it clean from your pelvis to your spleen. I don't know.
Did you just make that up?
I
No,
completely
we planned
did.
that bit. Don't worry.
I hope
Right.
nobody's ever done that. I don't want to see that parody.
The alternate, the Weird Al version of Disney, maybe.
The Weird Al version of Disney.
Yeah.
I would watch every minute of that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's play a game of Fortunately and Unfortunately just to get started, because then I don't have to
Oh
think too
yeah.
much. So
All right.
yeah. Do you
So
remember that phase?
I believe
Words?
I do. Yeah. How we
Yeah.
do is we start telling a story. We arrange everybody in a semicircle like this across the around the stage basically, and we take turns between saying fortunately this happens, that unfortunately this happens, then fortunately this happens, and then so on and so on and so on, and you get to tell the story with us. Positive and negative outcomes. So if you'd like to participate, come step right up, and we will megaphone
Yeah.
you.
Just come up on the stage, and
Yeah.
it'll be
No
like,
experience or expertise required. Absolutely not.
no,
And we
you just
will
come up.
start yanking our
Fine.
friends up here if nobody takes the bait.
By the way, did you know that in banter you can actually do? You can just, hey, you coming up, come on.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
give it a
yeah.
try.
Come on.
Just have to
Sure.
jump to get over that tiny
Yeah.
1 inch lip.
Let
You'll
me.
have to like to actually get jump. Hey, and
Do I call you
Tokro,
Mark?
hey, welcome.
How you doing?
Ah,
There you
Takra.
go.
Good to see you.
Megaphone. You both
Megaphone.
megaphone. Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you'd like to come
All
stand next
right.
to me, and Ark, if you'd like to stand over
And
there.
yeah, Ark, you can stand right over here. Okay.
Perfect.
Fuck.
All right.
Chair. My head.
Oh,
Well,
Fuck.
watch out.
oh. Are you okay?
No,
Yeah,
yes. Titties.
I'm a little concerned.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on stage? No?
Are you trying to come up or no?
No, I'm trying to not fucking get my head yanked out of the charger.
Oh, well, that's
Oh,
a good idea. I hope
all
that
right.
that gets to stay firmly in the charger. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
So,
I was busy trying to charge my head one day when suddenly.
fortunately, I actually had one of those super fast charging bricks for fast charging, and so I was able to just it was like a dozen cups of coffee, and I just had so much energy for the day, and I had all my memories from the previous day, and the previous day, and the previous day,
That's
and the
useful.
previous day.
Unfortunately.
But unfortunately, uh, my charger broke and I didn't know what to do then after that.
Fortunately, you don't need a charger anymore. Like life on planet Earth changed a lot since they came and overlords, and we don't need to charge anything now.
Unfortunately, the method of charging was now kinesthetic, which meant that you had to charge by movement, and you don't want to know what kind of movement they enjoyed.
Uh, fo- Fortunately, one of the kinds of movement, as demonstrated by Shiseki just now, happened to be the same as Rick Astley did in that one 1980s music video. And so,
That one,
as
like,
long as you're comfortable tapping your toes to that YouTube hellhole, then yeah, you could charge just about anything in a few minutes.
Unfortunately, though, I ended up stepping on my cat and then he totally clawed up my legs. And then I had to explain to my wife why my cat was crying. And then it just went sideways from there.
Fortunately, cats just cry, and it's not because they're not charged. They get enough charge. They're just assholes sometimes.
Unfortunately, your cat had a very long memory.
Uh, fortunately, Uh, that meant that in terms of your charging issues, they could actually go back and they could remember things from before their own time. They had a previous life. Their great grandfather went to university. Yes, for cats. They went to university for electrocommunications technology, and there they learned how to properly straddle a Tesla coil so that you could charge your body on the go whenever you needed it.
Unfortunately, then the cats were also upset about this that they took all of our headsets and drug it into their litter boxes. And well, let's just not go there. I mean, just it just speaks for itself.
Fortunately, cats in VR. Wow. Yeah, fortunately, cats in VR were not a good thing. They were all gathering in gangs. Like they were snapping fingers. They grew thumbs. They were like, oh boy, yeah. Was that
Uh,
fortunate? I guess so.
is that fortunate? I guess. Yeah. I say we'll take that as an unfortunate. I'll do a fortunate. Fortunately, they were easy to defeat because every time they looked somewhere, someone just slipped a little virtual cucumber right next to them. So when they turned to look, they just sort of freaked out. They just saw this VR cucumber.
Unfortunately, this meant as they were what was they were licking their lips and tapping their toes and snapping their fingers. But if I'm I don't know if I misheard what you said, but they were snapping their fingers
Not
and
sure.
tapping their toes, and they could not. They couldn't continue their career in tap dancing as kitty cats. Do you have any idea how much more they pay to see tap dancing kitty cats rather than human beings? It's exuberantly expensive.
Fortunately, the tap dancing kitty cats totally drove interest in metaverse development, and then all these different platforms opened up, and everybody started getting into VR, and everybody lived happily ever after. Then
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, tap dancing was like a disease. Everyone was starting tap dance everywhere, just starting out of nowhere. Just it was really really annoying, especially for doctors. You don't want to have a tap dance doctor operating on you.
Unfortunately, all of this took place at the beach, so tap dancing made literally no sound at all. All right.
All right.
Thank you very
So
much.
thank you so much
That's
to
it.
Ark and to
Arc.
Takra for
Woo!
coming up. It was great having
Always
both of
look
you.
at
You
the
did
bright
fantastic.
side.
Yeah. Here
Yeah,
we
I
go.
can't move. Sorry, I'm stuck. My Quest Pro
Oh.
controllers are shit, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, there we go.
There you go.
fortunately, you were able to get off
Okay.
of the stage show.
Yay. Oh my God. Sorry. I was not expecting Bob Man to look like that. And I my thoughts completely flew out of my head. I always knew
What are
you
you
were
ta-
Big Brain
That's
what are
Man.
Brain
you
Man.
what are you
That's Brain
talking
Man.
about? What are you talking about?
I I'm sure I just haven't calibrated my display. It's so good to see you, man.
Yeah,
Um
everything's fine. Headaches,
yeah.
have started to pop up. But other than
Advil
that,
doesn't work on this guy.
no
Yeah.
no
Just
problems.
I mean, I would think you would
Appreciate you
just
looking out
summon
for
an
me.
Advil at that point.
I
But
have to
yeah.
say, he's been using that headset a lot recently, but there's been very little changes.
But yeah. For the next game, there's a new mechanic that I want to try for a game that we haven't played in a bit, and that game is
Okay.
called the debate game. And
Okay.
that is where we get one of you guys to stand right here, and one of you guys to stand right here, facing each other, and then we get two debate topics from the audience. So first, we're going to start off with that. Basically, you're going to take turns debating between each other's topics. You'll see what I mean in a second. You just make stuff up on the spot, lie through your teeth to make your thing sound better than the other person's thing, and people vote at the end. So if you would like to argue with your friends, then just come right up on the stage. Or if you'd like to argue with either Shiseki or myself.
Oh,
I'll,
we need
I'll
at
come
least
up.
one person.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Bob.
So we do got Bob here. Okay. And
Brain Bob.
I'm just gonna microphone you real
Yeah.
quick.
Bulb man. Rather than Bob.
Okay. So now, Lunar,
No loves.
uh, I have exactly one
Yes.
thing to ask of you. We briefly kind of discussed this before the show. So, I'm going to ask you for any abstract question in the entire world.
Is he speaking to God?
What
I am
doesn't
speaking to our
mean
God right
to
now.
God.
live?
What does it mean to live? Okay.
Jesus
Now,
Christ.
we are about to find the meaning of life. Can we get any two things that could possibly contribute to the meaning of life? They do objects, activities, concepts, people, anything.
To combat
Yeah, yeah.
entropy.
Entropy. Okay. We're
Disease.
disease and
Sex.
entropy.
Fuck's
Oh,
sake.
okay. I thought we were fucking around here. I'm but we're going full send. All right. Shiseki, do you want to try this on or should I?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay. So Bob,
Shit.
I assume neither of you like disease. So I'm going to say, Bob, you are going to be entropy, and Shiseki, you are going to be disease. Okay.
All right.
So now,
That's
which one
my
more
nickname on the other platform.
which one more contributes to the meaning of life? Which one which one feeds it more? So Bob, I
E-
guess we'll have you go first.
Entropy, man. It's the process of
What is it?
of having
What is it?
a bag of rice. So
Yeah.
think of it as an analogy of having that rice there. Okay,
Yeah.
you you put in that rice. It's in a bag. You take it out of the
Mm.
box. You put it in a pot and you boil it. Right. You wait
So say that again.
5 minutes or
It's in a
so.
bag. You take it out
It's
of
in
a
a bag,
box and you put it in
a
a pot.
box. You put it in a pan. You boil it.
Yeah.
Okay. So think of
Yeah.
this as entropy. Okay.
Okay.
So once it's cooked, you eat it,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, that's good. So that there you go. So that's my intro to entropy, guys. So that's so I
Okay.
haven't explained anything. I've totally blindsided you by talking about rice.
By science.
I've totally
You just
yeah,
use
yeah.
science.
So think of
He is
entropy as rice.
he is breaking
Hmm.
down and dismantling the structural integrity of the rice in his stomach, and
Yes.
he is spending some of the heat of the universe, leading to the eventual heat death caused by
But
entropy.
this
Mm.
falls into your argument, right? So if you cook the rice
Yeah.
correctly, then you won't get disease of salmonella.
Oh no, there's many ways to get disease. I mean, it's just there's so many options. That's the thing. Like you do really have a lot of big selection of diseases.
Disease,
They
yeah.
don't have to be rice based. You know, many of them
But those are the
aren't.
worst. Those are the worst.
I
This is
mean,
the
yeah,
entropy battle that we've got to fight here. You see,
well,
Shizeki.
you know, sometimes you just don't cook something properly and then you get a disease, or maybe you get like a kernel of a kernel of corn, a kernel of kern trapped somewhere, and you don't
What
notice
is
it,
this
and it
kernel?
starts going bad, and then before
Right?
you know it, disease. It's the silent killer, except when you make noise, obviously. But
And
you
it
know,
rules the universe and
But
life
but
itself.
you're trying to sell this to me, right?
yeah, yeah. So think of it this
I'm not
way:
buying it.
everyone thinks it's bad, but I mean, not for the disease itself, right? The disease itself is having a great time. It's trying to battle your immune
Oh, okay.
system.
So you're
It's,
you're thinking
you
of
know,
it from the disease's perspective, the
Yeah,
thing
but
that is.
that's
Yes,
The
the
yes,
problem,
disease
yes,
man.
is
yes,
a
Is
yes.
life
nobody
form.
looks
That
at
is a
things from the
bacteria in your
disease's
body.
perspective. When are we going to start taking diseases seriously? That's the
Yes, we need to start think
yeah.
diseases lives matter.
Yeah.
I'm on
Don't
your side now.
I,
What am I talking about?
if
No, they
you're
don't
if you're
matter.
in the
No, they don't
hospital, right?
matter.
You get a
They
card
don't
that
matter.
says
Shut up.
get.
You're converted. No, they don't matter.
No, if you get if
Okay?
you're in
I
in
will
the
cook I
hospital.
will cook my rice correctly and I will
No,
not
if
have
you're in the
salmonella.
hospital and
I-
you get a card that says "Get well soon," that's anti-disease, right? Disease isn't going to send you. Disease might send you a card that says "Don't get well soon." I'm having a great time.
Order in the court. Okay,
Sorry,
hold on. So Shiseki has made quite a point there, and quite a good one in favor the life of a bacteria rampaging through the universe
doesn't have
as
to
a
be bacteria.
disease. The meaning of life in the universe. Now that disease eventually, I'm sure, is going to encounter some form of collapse, some form of aging and entropy. And I would love to know how. How, Bob? How is it going? How is entropy going to take up more than a
E- e-
disease?
Entropy, entropy is everything, right? Everything needs to have its settled state of order. Okay, we just need that to be the case.
You
And
sure?
diseases, they flow in the opposite direction of this. I can't be
Yeah.
on board with this. You know, things need to fall apart. You know, that's the way that, like, when you eat rice, you chew it, you eat it in your mouth, you break it apart. Okay,
Yeah.
the warm rice without salmonella.
Well, I don't think we're enemies here. I think that diseases can increase entropy, sorry, and and also
What are
entropy
we
doesn't
doing?
have
What
to
are we talking
increase.
about?
I
What are
know
we
I'm
talking?
breaking the second law of thermodynamics here, but
Oh
locally
no.
entropy can decrease. So you can have
Yes.
cure a person.
Okay. So
Yeah,
we're talking on scales now. We're getting specific. So
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
I don't know if anybody's
Put it
fallen
away.
asleep yet, but I am full. I am fully invested in this, head to
I
toe.
know.
And
I
I
love
just
it.
thank you, Banter, for supplying us with a stage for that.
that it's
Oh.
why was it to do with entropy and the meaning of life? Why couldn't you
I
have
don't
given
know.
me
I don't.
how
Oh, that was their
uh, the-
fault. Yeah.
I mean, technically, bacteria. I
how
mean,
many bananas
viruses
are the
aren't
best
alive,
amount of
but
bananas or something? It's
I mean,
five. If you
bacteria.
don't
This
know.
is
They're
what you
alive,
came for.
right? Yeah. So, thank
Five
you for attending
bananas.
my TED talk.
All right. So now, honestly,
I won.
like,
I know. Come on then.
past a certain point, this is gonna get a little bit awkward. But now, I'm going to actually, you know what? You know what? We still got time for closing arguments from Bob. I want to hear a closing argument from you in favor of entropy over disease. We'll get one from Shiseki just after.
So just think about that rice again, guys. So if you're gonna take anything away from this,
Rice.
make sure you cook your rice good, and then once you've
Yeah.
eaten it, it'll go in your stomach, and you've helped entropy. Everything is entropy. You're helping order, and it's just the way it needs to be. Okay. So thank you, guys. Appreciate your time today.
All right, closing argument, Shiseki.
Salute.
Well,
Eat rice.
I know that diseased things
Wait, should I buy
often
entropy?
inspire a disgust response.
I like rice.
But you got to get over that. You got to be able
Mm.
to look disease in the eye. You got to look disease in the diseased eye, and you got to say
But
that's
you
a
can't
form of
see
life
disease.
right there. Yeah, you can. Sometimes
You
in a
can only see its
microscope, but sometimes
effects.
you. Yeah, but so what? They can't see electricity, but it's real. Sometimes.
Oh boy.
No, I believe
Now,
electricity. Don't worry.
I do have to ask, in diseases, are we counting virus? Because currently one of them is populating the stage with us.
Yeah, but isn't that an experience? Doesn't that make you cling to life even closer than
It
you already are?
does.
Like a second ago, you
It-
just took it all for granted, but now you're like, oh,
I'm a new man, kind of.
yeah.
All right, so now if you would like to vote for God, I
You'd like to
just
just
do
vote
what
for
you
disease.
do what you can with this. If you would like to vote for entropy, then go over there. If you would like to vote for disease, go over there in terms of the
Oh my
meaning of
God.
life. And if you refuse to weigh in on this, then just stay right in the
I'm
middle.
staying here, Kalima. There she goes. Ravioli.
I
You all
want
know
you
you
to
love
know
that,
that
right?
is a technical vote in favor of disease.
I want a big pack of entropy right now.
Wow.
Anything other than
Wow.
these 5 boards of
Entropy
wood
is the way.
is one of them.
Entropy is
Yeah.
the way. You know this. Okay.
Hey.
Oh no!
All right, just
I
just
think
by
I
the
beat- you got it,
slimmest
Shiseki.
margin. Just by the slimmest margin, we have more votes in favor of disease. So congrats,
Really?
Shiseki.
He's
I
dead.
believe we do.
Wow.
So you can now shake hands and make up, both
Yeah.
Bob and Shiseki.
Ah!
Hey,
Oh,
just because I support disease doesn't mean I'm diseased. I mean,
Now you
No,
both
vote was
contributed
rigged.
to both entropy
Alright.
and disease.
there you go.
Shake
I did shake. Yeah, look, see.
properly.
Three
Yeah.
times.
Come on.
I am.
more.
What do you mean
You
properly?
should
I am
probably
shaking.
use some
Look,
hand
Up and down, give it a
sanitizer
good
after
swing.
that.
I am.
This isn't
look.
entropy. This looks more like a
Slow.
mating ritual. This is the opposite. But yeah, so,
Disease is
So-
maybe involved.
disease is maybe involved. So,
And
do we want to
megaphone
try
means
another
megaphone.
round of
And
that?
megaphone.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
sure.
yes.
Or I'll just shout in the audience with
That's
the
right.
megaphone on, so
Right, of
I
course.
make preference.
heckling and stuff.
Okay, so now, I this time perhaps we're gonna reel it in, but it depends on our Lord and Savior up there or down there, depending on I think they're down there anyway. But so now, would we like to get two other people to come up on here and argue with each other? Just you don't have to have any experience
Or
whatsoever.
somebody versus Steve. Come on, Steve.
And
Steve
yeah,
can
so
do the debates next time.
anybody, any one of you can
Go on,
argue
Ark.
with me if you like.
Yeah, come on.
Make me look like a
Ark, go.
buffoon.
Ark.
We have Ark here accepting the challenge. Okay, so
Right.
now, Lunar, what question from thy mouth may we seek?
What
Pause.
is the ideal amount of miniature ponies for each citizen to have?
Okay.
What?
Just a
The
second.
hell
Of
is
what?
That's
Magic
I'm
magic
down.
ponies.
Oh,
I'm
think
down.
Oh,
so.
okay. So
Alright.
you're gonna
Right.
debate Ark? Okay.
I'm all
So
about the
There you go.
ponies.
There you go.
okay. So now
What's the question again?
now
What's the right
can you
amount?
repeat it?
What's the right
What
amount of
is
miniature
the
ponies?
ideal amount of miniature
Oh, dear.
ponies for each
Miniature
citizen
ponies.
to have?
Miniature ponies.
Okay. Now I'm going to adjust the question a little bit, just for audience participation's sake. Okay, so I'm going to say what will get you the most ponies per citizen across a state, and you can mention you can say anything, object, person, activity, just throw it in there. So shout out whatever you got in terms of size to take here. Now, what singular thing can grant you more ponies per citizen?
Titties.
Just
3D
single
printers.
thing.
Wait, did you say
I heard-
printers?
3D printers. Yeah.
Pretty printers. What did you say?
3D.
Titties.
Oh,
3D
3D printer.
3D printer and what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Titties.
And
I like that one.
you know what? I'm gonna say human ribs. I'm gonna say human ribs. We're gonna work slightly
Oh, no.
around that, inches away. Okay. So now,
This is gonna be so much weirder.
Wait,
Okay.
what? What?
okay. So,
What?
so here's a recap of what's going on right now. Okay. So you guys are going to be debating between which of these two things will grant more ponies, miniature ponies per citizen of a state. Are you with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them is human ribs. The other one is 3D printers. So which one of you likes 3D printing stuff?
3D printers.
Okay, so now Ark, you will
Human
be
ribs,
defending
obviously.
You will be defending 3D printers, and Pixie, you will be defending human ribs. All right.
Wait, what?
So,
Wait,
Opposite.
Opposite.
now,
3D
so now,
ribs.
so now,
Say you
I'm
want one thing,
defending-
you'll get the opposite.
I'm defending printers.
No.
and now, and Shiseki will be your hype man, of course, Pixie. So, Ark,
Hype man.
now,
All right.
now,
Yeah,
how,
we have to do
how
Hype
are
me
you
up.
going to use the 3D printer to get more miniature ponies
I
to
was-
every person in the state?
Oh,
Well, it's quite obvious that with the 3D printing technology now, you can even inject into organic matter. There's been evidence for years that we can 3D print organs. We'll progressively add each individual layer, just like you saw the movie The Fifth Element, just how they 3D printed, what was her name? This is the perfect venue that we need to breed more horses without having to go through the long process of gestation. Everything's solved this way.
I love every part of that. Beat that.
I'm in the left corner. Coming in at 160 pounds in the coffee
Damn.
jumper. Pixie!
ready to roll.
Right, so ribs. Yeah, human ribs. How you have to debate him.
Oh, I thought you were hyping me up, man.
I
Is,
am,
was
I
that
am.
it?
That
was
was
it?
So I can do your theme tune if you want.
I was
See,
I
they're
was
delaying.
hoping
They're
charger.
delaying.
I was hoping for some things that like hit me in the self-esteem. Okay, all right. Well, here's the problem, everyone. Everybody, I don't know if you've heard that there's a massive blood shortage in the country, and they're going to run out in 3 days. So donating blood would be a lovely thing if you're in the
Is that actually
U.S.
fucking true?
It's true. It's all over the news.
Oh.
But a bigger shortage is human ribs. And one way to
Oh.
solve this is by, contacting medical students and, people who donate their body to science. Um, if you collect enough ribs, you can put together miniature horses. And it works like you take the stem cells of a miniature horse and you graft it onto a rib and then you slowly grow it by rolling the stem cells on. This is what Dr. Death did for the trachea and killed a bunch of people. So it's going to work. And then you just put it on there and then you grow your ponies. So this is absolutely the fastest way. Plus, and then you do a breeding, cycle, a healthy breeding cycle, because you get ribs from other people. So this is a way to do it much faster, much cheaper without the use of plastic.
And you can eat the leftover ribs.
No. This is one of those things that the government wants to have happen. This is how they're going to get the microchips installed in our brains by using them stem cells. I saw it. I heard it on the deep web, on the interwebs. One of the guys I listened to, he done said that that's how the government's going to take us over in the mind control. That's why we need the 3D printing. So the government can't do the mind control with the stem cells from the ribs. That's how it works.
They were putting stuff in the water,
no.
turning the improv host gay.
You have to think about the future, right? Because
Exactly.
we are building an army, a virtual army, because everybody at least needs 44 miniature horses. And 44 is the proper number for propagation of the species. So you got to think in the future. We have global warming as an issue. And now you want to print a bunch of plastic horses, and in 10 years they'll all be melting.
It's true.
They want to get warm and
But I'm
they
all
want to get
about-
warm and toasty bones in their fucking horses. How are you? Oh my god!
But that's the thing. We want to use all these resources, and we want to make the economy
Race
great by
horses.
yeah.
Race horses.
And that's the resources make the racehorses,
Is it just
and
me, or
that's
did you
how
just get, like,
we'll
a
keep the
sudden
government
accent
out of
on
our
it?
lives by having we have to reprint them, and we'll have the private sector control everything. That's how it's going to work. I don't trust you government types. That's how you're trying to take over the world and indoctrinate us with the mind control chips and the stem cells. I see you. I know what you
Mister,
guys are trying to do.
No, I'm a hippie. This has nothing to do with the government. I'm
That's
just
just what the
going
government
asking
wants
for
you to
body
think.
parts, man. That's all I'm doing. And then I take
That's what the government wants you to think.
occasional the gold tooth, if they haven't removed it, and make some,
Long story short, give me up
grains
your
for the
ribs.
horses. Like,
All right, so let's get a quick closing argument from Ark.
I say we need the 3D printers because this gives the private sector all the power, and it keeps the government out of our lives and not keeping us from taking our gold teeth because they want to put it back into Fort Knox. That's the way.
All right,
So quickly.
Pixie. close it.
I think the way is of nature. What is born of nature is turned back into nature, and you can grow this peacefully and lovingly without the fucking government.
That's what the government wants you to think.
It seems like both of these people don't realize the other person hates the government just as much. But I feel like there's another case of both of you creeping towards each other's side. But anyway, regardless, so you have heard the arguments. So now, if you are going to vote in favor of 3D printers for distributing miniature horses, you go to this side of the audience. If you're going to vote in favor of human ribs being used to distribute miniature miniature horses, go to that side of the audience.
I apologize for swearing.
Fuck!
We're adults. We don't give a fuck. Wait, I'm not
Cha
fucking.
cha cha
Everybody
cha
else
cha
is.
cha cha
There you
cha
go.
So
cha cha.
either they have
What do I
really
win?
comfy
What do I
chairs on
win?
this side,
I don't
or
know.
What do I
people
win?
really
Improv.
like human
That's it.
ribs.
You win.
What is it coming
Respect.
in the mail?
You
No,
can now
just- you go back.
you can now
You
shake
get
hands and
stuck
make
to a
up.
jump into the audience, and they'll catch you. And just jump out like this, and they'll just.
That's
Oh,
that's
wait,
all
no,
I
we forgot
wait.
to catch you.
Oh, there's no
Do a rock
prizes.
star
no.
slide.
No, there
And
is.
thank
I
you
mean,
so
that
much to
fast.
Ark
get a
and to
miniature
Pixie for
horse,
coming up
Pixie.
on stage
Woo-hoo.
and debating. That was absolutely
You get a
phenomenal. You
miniature
guys were
horse.
terrific.
Yep,
All right.
that's what I get.
God,
A virtual
it's gonna it gets
miniature
harder to
horse.
close the menu every single
Right.
day. Okay. Hold on. There. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Be
And
done.
I just have to exit. There we go.
Can I swear
So-
here?
Of course
Oh,
we
you
can fucking
can,
swear
no.
here.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You can't
Elvis
fucking
was
swear. What the
Elvis.
fuck is wrong with you?
I
Thinking you
have the
can
worst
fucking
mouth.
swear.
I have the
This has been a
worst
message
mouth
from
in the
Fuck.
Gus-
God
Gus
just
Sky.
swore at me.
God
Okay.
diggity damn this
There's a string in it,
bullshit.
so-
No, but
Yeah, no, it's okay.
yeah, Shiseki. So,
I've been
what
on
is the next
stream
game you think we
swearing.
should play?
Believe me. You're fine.
I think we should. What did we do last time? We did. Well, we've done career. We've done. I mean, we could do another career one. We haven't done that for a few weeks.
Yeah, let's try it.
Jim
All right.
Chick.
All right.
Jim Chick.
Yeah.
Jim
Yeah.
Chick.
No, no.
So anyway,
Look,
the
hey,
way
Was
the
it-
career
there was a
game
rule-
works
There was a rule last
I'm just
week
gonna
that
tell
if
you in case
somebody asks for
anybody
something,
wants
they
to
have go
play,
back up. It
is
should
right
be
at the
back
center
up
here.
there
We're going
now.
to have our guest speaker who's going to tell us about their
I did
exciting
this game before. It
career.
was hard.
And we're going to
Career.
ask them
I
questions.
know.
Steve and I are going to ask you some questions. And we're going to ask the audience. They're
sorry.
going to tell us what career you have. So if you would like
North
to
Korea.
I'm sorry I said that.
come up
I didn't
on
think.
stage now.
Oh, no, no, no.
And by the way, if
Don't
you'd
be
like to
shy.
chat with your friends in the audience, you can actually you can actually do talking stuff right here and up on stage in the front and center if you like. In order to
Oh,
pitch a career that in order to answer questions about whatever fictional job you have in the context of this bit. So yeah, we're welcoming anybody to pretend they have a job that they don't have right in the front and center of the stage. Just that's a call for anybody.
Anybody?
Anybody at all. All right. Oh, you tiptoeing. All right, good to
I'm
see you
joking.
again. A nice eager beaver. We like that. Okay, so now just step right up here, face the audience. So,
Okay.
what job does he have? What job are we looking for here?
North
Nose
Korea.
Male stripper.
Did you just say North
Male
Korea
stripper.
as a job?
Male stripper.
It's a Korea.
Male
The
stripper.
president of the mayonnaise
Oh,
company.
very good.
Wait,
Oh,
wait, wait.
dear. That's a
Let's
that's
okay,
a joke
okay,
I would
okay.
tell. So proud
Okay.
that one.
Okay.
North
well,
Korean
we're go-
male stripper.
Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna almost there. What I'm gonna say is, so now, Ark, we hear that you are a North Korean male stripper protester. So, so I want to know.
This is not a
It's just in
job.
case. So we want to know exactly what invested you into just doing picket signs outside of North Korean gay strip clubs. This can only go well.
Oh damn.
Saying
Well, I was trying
that
to-
no, saying that there shouldn't be North Korean male strippers. I don't understand what brought you to this, and what is your career and title?
Well, my interest was, trying to change the world and make things better, and I was trying to find something that would keep people away from me. And none of the security personnel ever wanted to come near me when they just saw my physique. It just, I knew that it would just challenge their sense of masculine pride to get anywhere near what I had to offer.
Wait a second, are you saying
Are
that
you
a great way to escape a security is just to get naked? Oh, but you've got to be attractive, I guess.
Actually, it's even better when you're not.
Oh, that's a bonus.
So, are you saying now? I'm curious. Are you saying that you are so chiseled like a Greek god that you that they question their entire sense of reality in their own career, and that you end up confusing them into switching to a different career path? Is that what I'm hearing, or am I misinterpreting?
No, you're right. You're going right with it, because it almost has this in psychological bait and switch thing where they want to come towards you, but then they want to pull apart, and it completely creates an existential kind of crisis thing inside of their brain. They just don't know whether to go left or right or just up or down as far as anything socially and in any kind of engagement. So the best solution they have is just walk away because I challenge all the conventions.
What would you say? Oh.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
the
Walk
perfect-
away.
He was finally caught.
What if he was
They
summoned
shut
by
him
Kim Jong
down.
Un?
North
It looks
Korea
like
got
he
him.
was.
Press the wrong
Oh,
button.
he's
They're
back.
onto him.
Let's
They
ask.
got him.
Oh, is he? Oh,
he's trying
there
to
he is.
scratch.
Okay.
I'm
was
sorry,
trying to
the
private
president was
show,
trying to
someone
shut down
take
my
over.
internet connection, but I backed up with my cell phone, so we're good now.
The president of
I was-
the United States, or are we talking Kim Jong Un?
No, President Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong-un.
That's
Ah,
yeah.
Yeah,
I was
it
gonna.
was-
I was gonna say, yeah. What if you got
Mhm.
summoned by President Kim Jong Un? Do you think that you could impress upon him the changes that need to be made? Could you force him to think differently?
Well, I mean, that's part of the reason why I
Oh,
do this
hell
because
no.
when he sees me, it challenges again all his internal conventions, and he just doesn't know what to think. And normally he would want to lash out and do whatever he can, but it's just a perfect way to just shut him down and keep him from being able to bring the North Korean government against me. I'm like the ultimate social political weapon.
So, Ark, I have to know, where did all this absolutely oozing self-esteem? Oh my God!
Sorry, just got distracted by the fact
Oh
that
my
a dinosaur,
God.
a potato and its pet dinosaur just
So-
go
You're being
around. Sorry,
visited
go
upon.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Ark. Some of your special agents came in here, but yeah.
No,
So
they're
I want to
undercover,
know,
though. They don't stand out. It's fine.
where do you source your massive amounts of self-esteem and confidence from, and did you bring enough vials of that to share with the audience?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it comes from watching endless episodes of Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Star Trek The Next Generation. And then when I get just overwhelmed, I switch to Babylon 5 and all these things, just keep, gives me the energy I need to keep going.
You really should have come on the thought bubble, but but anyway, so now did Kim Jong Un hire you? Is he in favor of your services, or is this something that he's been trying to combat?
He hired me because he's trying to keep. I'm like this perfect distraction
Political
for his society. He doesn't realize though that even though I'm a great distraction, that I'm actually working both sides. I'm playing both sides against the middle to completely transform the North Korean state into a free and open society.
I was going to say, what's the other side? Like, there's the despotic government, and you're against what other side? What's the other side you're against?
Well, the other side is anything that disagrees with my worldview. So I'm trying to just. I'm like this ultimate middleman that's playing all sides against each other and trying to bring down the entire system. See, it's not enough
Through
just
the
to switch thing. You need
of male
we've got to
stripping.
destroy the entire system and bring it all the way down to the ground and then rebuild everything from the ground up.
Ark,
Okay.
so based on your job description and what you just said about in instilling a peaceful democratic state across North Korea, are you telling me the one thing keeping North Korea from being a free state is the male
Homophobia.
stripper industry? Is that what I'm led to believe here? The one thing standing in the way of all these rights and freedoms is men getting jiggly?
Well, it's not so much what's standing in the way. It's the one thing that's we're kind of the linchpin, and we're trying to keep the current system in place the way it is because we're trying to get it so destabilized, and then by the time we pull the pin out, the entire system will completely come crashing down. So yeah, we're holding it up, but we're the ones who are also going to tear it down and rebuild everything from the ground up.
From the inside.
Exactly.
So what you're saying is you're trying to get the whole of North Korea naked, tear it all down, and then rebuild.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the most logical solution.
Okay.
All right.
I was
So
to be that meeting when they proposed that. They were like, "What can we do about starving people in North Korea? Have you ever considered getting naked?" No.
yeah, all you got to do is eat the
Well,
club.
here's-
There is
Well, if
no
you consider
shortage
it,
of
though-
jokes I'm gonna regret making like 2 hours from now. All right.
You're not wasting as much energy because you're not carrying the clothes on you, so that's less caloric burning because there's less weight on your body, and that's just
You
how
are cold
the
though.
physics and
I don't know
chemistry
about
works.
you.
0.5
I don't have like.
So now, so
Go on.
now, Ark, how much now? How much do you charge in order to protest a single male strip club?
What were we talking? U.S. dollar? What kind of a currency are we talking about?
I,
Yeah, what is the North Korean currency, Steve?
I don't fucking, I don't fucking know. What's a U.S. dollars?
We do
Let's
accept
say
we accept Bitcoin. We accept Bitcoin.
over my dead body. I'm gonna say I'm gonna come from my home turf, and I'm gonna toss you a few Canadian dollars, and I'm gonna ask how many do I have to offer of those?
We do it on a conditional basis. You've got to demonstrate that we you have to demonstrate that you're actually going to commit yourself to this. So we'll accept Canadian currency, but you got to give me something that makes it clear that there's going to be an ongoing revenue stream, because we're not just going to put ourselves out there, because there's a lot of risk in spite of everything I said. So you got to give me enough money to make me believe that if I do this for you, you're going to be there, once the ball starts rolling. So
All right.
no less than $10,000.
Just give me
Oh,
clothes.
well, I mean, all I have is this wedding cake size Bitcoin, singular Bitcoin that I can hand you for now. But now
That
we
Is there a
have
works.
to
North
know.
Korean version? Is there a North Korean version of OnlyFans you could just do instead? Like, wouldn't that make more money?
OnlyFans.
You might be onto something.
There you
So,
go.
if you would like to hire him to just to keep the record straight, if you'd like to hire him to protest a, a male stripping institution near where you live, then if you would like to take up his services, go to that side of the audience. If not, go to that side of the audience. And if you really just don't care, to stay in the middle.
I'm moving.
We need strippers.
If,
Sorry.
Wait,
so you're gonna protest his protestation, the male strippers? Is that what you're doing?
I was
Wait,
just
okay.
suggesting that you
Which
should have
was
just
this
gave
part?
him your clothes. I would have paid him off just giving him your clothes and stripping right there.
Fair, fair. So it seems that actually we might have a few more fans of male strippers instead, but but you do have some you
Male
do have some
strippers.
patrons over there. So thank you so much, Ark. You did fantastic up here. You're a wonderful sport. Round of applause to Ark.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
I'm just gonna
Yay!
quickly.
Good job,
Yay,
Ark.
There we go.
I did it
Oh,
already.
thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so one more round of that, or do we go into the last game?
We did two, so let's do one. Let's do a new thing.
Okay,
So
so
it's your turn to pick.
um now, so I think, just like we almost did at the beginning, we should do a game of bus stop. So, how we do that is we get a bunch of you to stand over here on the over here on the stage, just off to the side, waiting your turn. And basically, the front and center of the stage is going to be the invisible bus stop. Two people at a time are going to be here, just talking, just being in character. And when one person runs out of things to say, gets bored, what have you, you go, "Oh, would you look at that? My bus is here. I really hope," and then you say the name of whoever, fictional or real. "I really hope so and so doesn't come around here." And then you wait your turn over here, and the next person replaces you as that person. And if you don't know who it was, then you just make it up. You know? So you're basically playing a
All
bunch of
right.
characters, making it up if you got it. So if you want to come right up on stage and play that with us, then now is the time.
Steve and I will start off, so you'll get to see what it looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get to see a little miniature demonstration at the very beginning.
Anybody
So,
want to come up?
and if you've come up
Anybody
before,
else?
that is also okay.
Yeah.
We just need a few people
We
who
need
are
at
okay with
least 2
playing
to
some
3
kooky
people to play
characters.
this.
Hey,
Okay. Right.
Pixie.
All right.
Okay,
One. And Bob.
so we got
Perfect.
Pixie, we got Bob.
Okay.
Okay,
Tukura.
and
Jump scare. Sorry.
wonderful.
There you go.
Ah,
Your megaphone.
wonderful.
Megaphone.
Okay,
And Bob, your megaphone. Okay, perfect. So, yes. So if you'd
awesome.
like to just wait at the side, Tukura, and then someone will tag you in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
second when we finished. All right.
All right, she's like, I'm having trouble lighting this match. I really want to. I want to burn down my old house so that I could get some insurance for it, and I want to get your help.
Okay. Uh,
Uh,
4. Come
can,
on.
wait. What are you doing? I'm tr-
5.
do you have more matches? I mean, I keep running out of matches. Do you know how to light these?
I don't carry matches around with me.
You don't carry matches.
No.
I mean, do you got a light?
No.
I mean, you're British. You
I
must
don't.
have cigarettes.
I don't smoke. I don't. I don't.
What the fuck?
I mean,
Damn,
if you're
you.
trying to start a fire, I mean, we're done, aren't we? Like you've run out of matches,
I mean,
and
well, okay. I guess I'm gonna. Well, I guess I'm just gonna be, stuck in the same establishment. Okay. Well, I. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna go on a ride on the town and just reevaluate my life choices. I really hope that Stuart Little, but absolutely fucking massive, doesn't come around here.
I ain't
That's too
little
bad.
anymore, bitch.
hey,
Oh, what's with all these
Oh,
matches over here? Like,
oh,
what are you trying to build? Like a house?
whoa, you are huge.
Yeah,
You're like a
it's me
house
these days.
mouse, but as big as a house.
Yeah, yeah. I don't fit in any house now. I need a bigger house now.
Yeah, we could like scoop you out and use you as a house.
Huh.
We just to
I
kill
can be
you
a house.
first. I mean,
I can be a house.
no, I don't want to do that. Sorry, it's
Will there be
uh,
cheese?
maybe.
Oh shit.
Uh, wow. Well, anyway, my bus is here, so I hope I hope somebody with terrible indigestion doesn't take my place.
oh, hi. Oh, excuse me.
Are you right there?
Mm, yeah. What's your name?
Still little big. I
Oh,
was little, now I'm big.
that's nice. So, do you have any Tums? Any Pepto
No,
tablets? No?
no, but I have a big house to sell.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
made
I don't need that.
it's made out of matches.
I need bismuth.
Bismuth. No, I have no, just a house made of big matches. That's all. Like
Well,
you can
I'm
use those
sorry, my
matches
butt.
like you can make.
I'm sorry. I gotta run. I gotta catch my bus and go to the pharmacy. But I really really hope that the Weasel Wrangler doesn't get on your bus. Just
Weasel what?
beware of the Weasel Wrangler. You're a
What's a
mouse, right?
weasel wrangler? I'm afraid now.
Yeah. So yeah. Have a good day.
I'm a weasel wrangler. Where's
It's a
your
weasel
weasels?
wrangler.
I have to announce myself. That's what I have to say because people don't know what I am because it's a very specific job. So every time I jump into random situations, no matter even if I don't know them, I have to go. I'm the weasel wrangler. I'm
Oh
here
boy.
for my bus. I'm here for my
Oh
bus.
boy. Oh boy.
Okay,
I always
here
wanted
for
to
a
see a
bus.
weasel wrangler, but hey, look, my boss is here. Like, I hope a weasel wrangler collector thing person doesn't come.
Where's my weasels? Get here. Gonna
Hello.
gonna get ya. Oh.
Hello, I am a weaseler, wrangler thing person, and I collect weasel wranglers and things of that such. And I have to announce that every single time I enter the room to combat the
What?
announcing entering the room of
What
weasel
is this?
wranglers.
This is like
Look at the
Inception. You're just like
sound
weasel
AI. Like it's
wrangling a
not a
weasel
person, it's just
wrangler. And my
AI.
I'm
brain is
sorry,
just
but
gonna my brain is gonna explode.
I'm sorry, I must
It's
insist. I do
already
have to
there.
wrangle you. I am a weasel wrangler. Weasel wrangling thing. I'm a
But
weasel wrangler. Weasel. Weasel wrangler thing person. And I mean, may I? I mean, this is there's never a fun way to
Thi-
do it. It's always kind of
this is
like,
gonna be difficult now because you're after me. We're
yes,
gonna
I
get on
have
the
to.
same. But we're at the bus stop, right?
Well, I I didn't really think that far through, now did I? I am
Hmm.
going to have to wrangle you in some way, shape, or form. So if I give
Okay.
you an if I give you an address, then can you go
If
to a specific location where I would normally wrangle you to, and then you can make merry with the other wrangled weasel wranglers.
Uh, I got another deal, right? Okay, you want weasel wranglers, but you might like weasels. I've got a few. If I give you 5 weasels, will you let me go?
Well, you're taking being in a net very well. You can give me 5 weasels? Wait, weasels?
Yeah,
What,
if you give me five
weasel
weasels,
wranglers?
can I get out of this bag? If you give me, can you get? I got 5 weasels in
Wait,
this
hold on,
bag.
hold on.
Can you
Wait,
five?
hold on. You
5 weasels. 5 weasels. I've got 5. Okay, I've just got 5 weasels. Okay, you want
I have been
me,
s-
but these are the best. I wrangle these. I've tried real hard.
I I I have been a weasel wrangler for the past 17 years of my life, and I've never actually seen a successful weasel wrangler. Are you telling me you actually have weasels for me? Because that is even more valuable than weasel wranglers.
I would like to take give you this as a token of my thanks to you letting me go on this bus now. Cause oh look, it's
These are breathing.
Harry Potter.
Oh,
But he's a skateboarder. He's a pro skateboarder. Harry Potter.
These are live weasels. I need to feed these.
I'm a skateboarder.
Well, that's really nice to know. I mean,
Needs to be
would you like
announced.
a weasel? I mean,
I
one.
already have a No, no,
I'm,
no. You keep your weasels.
I mean, take one.
I got.
Here's a weasel.
I'm just like,
Who-
yeah.
So I.
This is
I mean, I've.
this is the Hot Wheels 500. Can you recognize this cool skateboard? I'm fucking loaded.
Sir, I have
My-
wasted the past
my-
17 years of my
My
life
parents were
wrangling
sadly
weasel
killed by a
wranglers.
rival skateboarder who was a
Oh,
really bad person. We do not talk about them. But
right.
anyway,
Right, of course, skateboard Hitler, because the wizard Hitler is your usual guy. Right, of course.
skateboard Hitler. That's the.
All right.
He was a bastard. He gave me this wheel-shaped scar.
Right.
What the hell?
I live under a half loop down at the top.
My bus is here. I really hope that I really hope a tattoo artist that specializes in covering up wheel marks doesn't come around
Good.
here.
We can talk about skateboard Hitler.
Oh my god, COVID. No.
Oh, oh, oh my god. Man, it seems they really didn't come around here. That was very convenient.
Akio tattoo artist.
I mean, God, we have so many tattoo artists that specialize in wheel dents on faces around here. There
Did
you
someone say tattoo
Hey.
tattoo artist?
Yeah, actually, this is more of a birthmark. Actually,
Yeah.
this is because I
doesn't-
was hit in the face by a skateboard when I was a baby. I just
That's how
made
you
up
got-
the thing about skateboard
Wow.
Hitler.
Yeah.
Not
Don't
real.
worry. Don't worry. We have
Just a
we
big
have
kid in
like
the
the
park.
perfect tattoos that you
Okay.
can use. Like we have the perfect tattoos that can cover anything from skater boys marks wheels on your head, Hitler wheels marks, whatever. We cover everything. We also
Yeah.
sell insurance that covers everything as well.
Okay. So you're saying I should just like tattoo over this mark?
Oh no,
Is that your
we
solution
won't
to
cover
everything?
that.
Just tattoo
It
over
won't
it?
cover that. No, that's too much.
It won't cover it. Oh, okay.
No, that's too
Oh.
much. You
People are
need
still gonna go, what is that? And I go, it's a tattoo over nothing.
yeah, no. You need like a very, very specialized doctor that can cover that. Hey, look, my boss is here, and guess who's coming? It's a very specialized doctor that can cover up. I don't know that thing.
Hey.
Hi, I heard that you needed a doctor. Can I
Oh.
take a look, please?
Okay, that was
Sorry,
yeah.
I just
yeah.
want. Don't worry
Oh,
about your
what the?
personal space. I gotta
Yeah.
look.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Um,
Well, that dent is pretty severe. Did you suffer some brain damage at this
Definitely
incident,
not.
or?
I'm
Oh,
skateboard Harry
okay. All right.
Potter, and I'm
Okay.
perfectly normal. Just like,
Oh, no, just okay.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Well, so what we can do is we
yeah.
can suck some fat out of your butt and place
Okay.
it under the skin here, and that's, we can add
Change the
some.
shape of my face.
Yeah, no, we can round out the dent because I know you're saying it's a birthmark, but I'm a doctor. I can clearly see a dent. So I do think that Hitler was involved with this, but we can fill it with your butt fat.
It was just a kid in the park. I told you.
No, no, no. We can fill it with your butt fat, and then we
Okay.
cover it up, and then we put you in a helmet, right? Like a mold helmet to
To
make
protect me
sure
from
that it
future brain
Bring the
damage.
heals
helmet.
in the perfect shape, so then you can skateboard looking
Right.
cool in a helmet. So I can help you if you want.
You know
It'll
what?
only be about 17K. I need
I don't have
the
that kind of
MetaQuest
money.
3. I need
Yeah.
a new
I'm
bed.
just a
I
teenage kid. I can still go to magic
oh,
skateboard school.
well, why don't you become a male stripper?
North Korea.
I don't know if that's a thing in skateboard world. You know, the
Well,
parallel
you could
world to our
I mean, you
world.
could specialize. It's a thing on OnlyFans, I guarantee you. So
Ooh,
call
okay.
me if you want that, but right now, I gotta catch my bus.
Oh, okay.
So
Because I was going to skateboard
yeah,
away, but if you got to catch a bus, I got
yeah.
to.
Actually, what are
I
you
was going
doing
to do
at the
like a
bus
sweet
stop when you?
kickflip and just like, you know,
There we
there you
go.
You got,
I like it.
What are
yeah.
you doing at a bus stop with a skateboard though?
Oh, the
Just
bus just goes past, and I don't have any money, so what I do is I just grab it as it goes past, and woo, just like.
oh, that's great.
I,
That's good.
I,
That's
I,
good.
I, I hope, yeah, I hope somebody from the medical board doesn't take my place.
Well, and I
Oh, look
certainly hope
what's
that somebody from the
oh my
police, anti-skateboarding police doesn't take my place.
oh
I am for
I
the
mean
anti-skateboarding police department.
well I'm here on the medical board. I'm here to make sure that the the
Wait, what
there's
on
not
earth
much
are you
medical
here
stuff
for?
here.
This is my
There's not
jurisdiction.
there's not much medical stuff here. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm lost. I'm lost. Help me. I need help.
You're lost. Wait,
Yeah, I did it again.
I
Yeah.
Wait a
You
minute,
see,
wait a second.
I'm.
What do you mean, you guys? You're lost. You're right here at the end of the show.
Oh my
Oh,
God, we found him!
No way.
Thank you so much to Bob
Yay.
and and to Takra
Pixie and Toto.
and to Pixie for coming up for that last game. Thank you to everybody who participated in the show tonight. Whether you gave one laugh, one word, one no, that's part of a that's part of a previous outro. I still haven't gotten off my tongue. Okay, so now if you would like anything, if you would like notifications for any of other of these improv shows for Improv Night, you can go to improvvr.co.uk. That is improv, then an r.co.uk. We alternate between banter and VR chat depending on the week, and so but that's where you'll find all the links necessary for all of our shit if you'd like to be notified or contact us over Discord or whatever the hell. Shiseki, do you have any final thoughts?
Just be excellent to each other.
Absolutely. Do what you can about climate change. Have a
Amazing
lovely time.
show.
Mwah.
So
Thank
funny.
you.